Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry and I'm excited to review this month's Universal Yums. Alright, the clue that we are given is a place where the hills are alive. So do the hills really do have eyes? Okay, sorry. Got distracted there for a minute. I'm not sure where that is off the top of my head, but we're gonna open it up and see what it's all about. Oh, it's in Austria. Probably, oh, Germany. Oh, it's where Arnold's from. I had no idea. So I didn't know that the hills were alive there. Starting in October, some Australian villages get 36 feet of snow every year. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so we're gonna try out some yummy snacks. Hopefully they're yummy. All right, we're gonna try out some yummy snacks. Aw, this month I don't have my little baggie of candy. I look forward to those. Alright, we're gonna get this closed because now that it's empty, don't really need the box. Not really worried about it. Alright, let's see, what do we have? We have Mandel. I'm probably butchering this stuff, so I do apologize. Mandel Regal. I think they pronounce it. That looks yummy. We have the big banana, Mitch Echdom Banana Mark. I think I read it right. We have Nut Joy. We have Bobby the Ball. I know that was horrible. And if you don't know where that reference from, it's from King of the Hill. I see the commercial all the time. If you don't know where that's from, I'm not sure if we can associate, but you can still continue watching. I will not complain about that. We have some milk, I think is how you pronounce it. Wafflets. Looks like the same flavor. Yep, strawberry. We have some glazed gingerbread with nuts. Interesting. We have some paprika chips. Kelly's original paprika chips, to be exact. And then we have some Snips, which looks like pretty much based off the advertisement right here. I'm guessing it has something to do with peanuts. It says Kelly Snips, the airway to eat peanuts. Genuine Kelly peanuts of American origin give this product its unique characteristic flavor. Kelly Snips, the original, made of 32% peanuts for incomparable nibbling pleasure. Okay, so I'm thinking I might try that one first, just because I'm confused on what it is exactly. Zart Luftig. I'm not sure to pronounce that other word. Alright, so if anybody could translate that, I would greatly appreciate it because I have no idea what I just read. It was this right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and try these out. You know, first thing I gotta do is smell. It smells kind of peanut buttery, but with a little bit of a different smell to it. I'm guessing that I'm smelling the paprika. But looking at it and smelling it is really confusing because, like I said, I smell the peanut butter, but I'm not sure where. I guess, how do you get this out of peanuts? It feels like it's just like fluff. Again, that's just me feeling it. I haven't tried it yet, so. Can anybody explain this thing? Okay, fine, I'll try it. Y'all know how I like to procrastinate, especially when things don't look weird. So it's a light crunch with a little bit of peanut taste to it. I'm not tasting too much of the paprika, or no, I'm sorry, that's the chips, that's why. It just tastes like peanut butter, but not exactly peanut butter. Like I said, it's a nice, kind of like a, what kind of texture can I compare it to? It's very similar to, if you've ever been to Taco Bell and you've had the, what they call the churros or the cinnamon twist, kind of that same texture, or like the Cheeto Puffs, kind of the best way to describe it. So that's the texture that it gives you. And the reason I keep eating these is because I'm confused. because the texture doesn't match up, and then once you chew it, it kind of has like a leave like kind of like a peanut buttery texture in your mouth, which is very, very confusing. So I'm guessing these are just fried peanuts, but how do they blow up like this? They're not bad, they're just different and confusing. All right, we're gonna move on. All right, so I do have a quick question for a new regular commenter, Denister. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Are these snacks familiar to you? Because I know you're in Holland, but I'm just curious to know if these are familiar to you, or if you've tried these snacks. Because so I'm just curious, because I see that these are obviously a lot of German, and I did ask my friend with Amazon, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want her to pop up, if you speak German in Holland, and she said kind of, sort of. So I was just curious to know if you're familiar with these snacks. All right, thanks for responding, because I'm pretty sure you will. All right, we're going to go ahead and try now the paprika chips, which says, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but I do know how to say Guten Tag. And you know what that's German for? Guten Tag. If you ever seen the previews or the movie Hop, you know exactly where that comes from. But yes, I do know that means good day. In case somebody wants to try and correct me. Yes, I do know that means good day. All right. So just like American chips, it's only half full. It's only filled up to here. Alright, so I do smell like the normal potato chips, but obviously the paprika, I'm not familiar with exactly what paprika smells like, so I can't say whether it smells like paprika or not. But let's try these out and see if these taste good or not. So it has a little bit of kick to it. It's not bad, but again, it's something that's different. The only reason I'm eating a more than I normally would, and it's something that I'm confused about, because sometimes if you try something, the more you try it, the more you're like, okay, it kind of grows on you. So I'm trying to see if that's the case with these chips, or if it's just kind of be like, no, it's just weird. So it is slightly kind of grows on you a little bit, but it's still not a familiar chip to me. Like I said, it's not too bad where I'm just like, absolutely not after one chip. But if you eat a few, it's not too bad. Now, which one am I going to choose? Because obviously, I'd go for the savory versus sweets. These are both equally just different. So I can't even say that I like this one versus this one. But just because it's a little bit more familiar to me, I'm going to have to go with the peanut chips, the snips. Peanut chip snips. Not sure if that's how do you get snips? Peanut chip snips. It rhymes, so it doesn't matter. So I think I would go for the snips over the paprika chips. Just because, like I said, it's a little bit more familiar to me as far as the flavor. But now I'm going to dive into the sweet stuff, which I'm excited about. Which one am I going to try? I want to try the gingerbread. Any scissors? Oh, I sure do. I'm glad I have scissors over here. I've been looking for scissors for a while now. Because once I use them, I lose them. Alright, so this is my iced gingerbread cookie. Ooh, it's soft. Look at that. Very soft. Okay, the bottom, I'm not sure about how I feel about that, because the bottom is different than the top. It seems like the top is just icing on it. The bottom has kind of like a wafer-like looks to it. Okay, so this isn't the German bread that I'm thinking of, that I'm used to, I guess, the quote-unquote American gingerbread. It's a lot sweeter. And the cinnamon is a lot stronger. Now, the bottom I'm not a huge fan of. Just because it has more of a different texture to it. But there's another flavor to it, and I'm trying to put my finger on it that I'm not sure what it is. And of course, all this is in German, so I can't even speak it. That's frustrating. So I don't even know. Oh, ha! Never mind, it's right here. So it has hazelnuts, wheat, flour. Ah, they have candied orange peel in here. So that's what I knew I tasted some citrusiness to it. So it has candied orange peel in it. It does have almonds. Honey. I hate when they do the spices. What kind of spices are you using? Let's see. Potato starch? How weird. But yeah, it's that orange. That is so weird to me. But I like it. So I'm trying to see if I can find a little piece of it. I don't like, I can take this off. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bottom. But I'm trying to see. Yes, I am picking apart mine. See, I'm not sure if what I'm looking at is an almond or the candied orange to it. No. I like that. It's definitely something different. But the orange definitely overpowers the gingerbread to it. But it does have a unique taste to it because it's gingerbread mixed with orange. It's definitely a good match. I would have never thought about pairing them up together, but like I said, it's a good match because the orange and the cinnamon, they mix very well together. I definitely like that. Now the bottom part, I do not like this little wafer bottom part of it. It's too tough for me. So now we're gonna move on to the next one. I want to try the big banana. Let's see, what is it? It's banana flavored marshmallow bar with chocolate coating. That's not too bad. All right, we're gonna try this one out. That's cute. It's shaped like a banana too. All right, so it's something sticky on the bottom of it, so I'm not sure what that is. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in. I know y'all are wondering whether I like it or not based off my facial expression, but I'm confused because it tastes like a banana, but the texture doesn't match a banana. It's kind of like a cakey type of texture. It's not exactly a normal marshmallow that you would think of. So I'm confused on that one. I might have to come back to that one and try it again because that was just weird to me. It's definitely different. If you're a fan of bananas, you're probably gonna like this one. And the chocolate, it doesn't seem like it I've had, chocolate covered bananas before, but the chocolate and the banana don't seem like it meshes well, in my opinion, with this particular one. So I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Like I said, there was something a little bit sticky. I'm guessing the banana kind of oozed out a little bit. I know that probably doesn't sound appetizing at all, but luckily I'm the one that's eating it, so it doesn't matter what I say because I've already tried it. But yeah, that one's a bit odd. Alright, let's see. What are we going to try now? I'm still trying to figure out the banana one. We're going to try Mandel Regal, made in Austria. Alright, is there anything I need to know about this one? Alright, I didn't get a translation on this one. That's a bummer. Is there anything in English? Nope, nothing. Oh yeah, there is. There's something here. Of course, it's where I can't read it. So it's crunchy wafer cake. with delicate almond cream filling. Ooh. And fine whole milk chocolate. Now that does sound pretty good. Let's get this one open. Get out! So I'm guessing those are the almonds in there. Yeah, delicate almond wafer cake. Or we're gonna try this one out. Ooh. So it's not the normal milk chocolate that I'm used to. It's a little bit different. Or maybe it's cream filling. So I want to compare it to a Kit Kat, but it's not exactly like a Kit Kat. It's a little bit, the wafers are a little bit thinner. And then of course you got the almonds that are mixed up in it. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's more of a definite like versus the banana. But like I said, it's just a little bit of a different texture that's kind of, that's different. That I'm not used to. So it's kind of like playing a little, do I like it, do I not like it? So it's more of the texture that I'm not sure about rather than the taste. The taste I like. The texture, I'm not so sure about. So it seems like Austria likes the wafers because I've got two others right here. And we got the strawberry wafers, or at least I'm assuming they're strawberries based off the picture. And then we've got the nut job hazelnut waffle, which kind of looks similar to the, which one is this one again? The Mandel Regal. Looks similar to that. All right, we're gonna try, now I'm gonna do chocolate. Chocolate with chocolate, and I'm gonna save the strawberry for last. So I'm gonna do the nut job. Why you gotta be difficult? All right, so here we go. So this is the nut job. Smells like chocolate. I like this one. So you would think that the Mandel Regal would be similar to the nut job because they both have the nuts and the wafers in it. But I like the wafers more in the nut job. They're softer. They're more crunchy. So yeah, I think I'm going to definitely do the nut job right up there with the glazed gingerbread, followed by the Mandel Regal, and then the big banana, which again, I'm going to try that again after I try these others and kind of see if the ranking changes. But yeah, it's funny how they're both, it looks like they're made the same. They both have wafers, they both have nuts. They're both dipped in chocolate as far as the Mandel Regal, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, and the nut job. The nut job tastes so much better. I guess it's more, the texture's more familiar to me. But the taste-wise, they're both good. It's just the texture that's throwing me off. Alright. I really think that I need to upgrade to the bigger box because I need more snacks. It seems like I fly through these. So what if I just need a reason to eat? Leave me alone. Alright. Now we're going to try the Bobby. What is Bobby exactly? And it's not in English. How am I supposed to know what I'm eating? In all fairness, that hasn't really stopped me knowing what I'm eating. So we got the ingredients. That is not in English. Oh, is this one in English? No, it's not. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in because obviously there's no way for me to pronounce what I'm eating. We're just going to have to guess and call it a day. So this is the Bobby. I just like the name of it. So I do smell chocolate, which obviously if I didn't, then there'd be something wrong with this. All right. So on the end of it, it has caramel. I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like that gooey, stretchable, like you take a bite and you have like all the caramel, strands on your chin. But it's obviously not. It's kind of more of a peanut buttery caramel. But it is really good. I like this one. The Bobby, this has definitely moved up. Past the nut job. Yep. But the funny thing is, even though it doesn't have that, stretchy caramely, or even that hard caramel that we're used to eating, it still gets stuck in your teeth. But yeah, that's really good. Y'all did good with the Bobby. So I'm curious to know if there's other versions of the Bobby, because this one says caramel. So do y'all have like milk chocolate Bobbies? Do you have other fillings in it? Please let me know, because I might have to order a bag full of Bobbies. I don't know where I'm gonna find them, but I may have to make a special trip to Austria. Just saying. Any reason to travel. Any reason, especially to eat. Got to try and make sure that I don't have any caramel in my teeth. I like that one. All right. So now we got the strawberry, or the Milch wafflet. Yeah, it doesn't say anything in English. So I do smell strawberry to it. It kind of looks like, if you look from the side, because I do see slight, in between there, it looks like strawberry maybe filling in there. Kind of reminds me of, I'm thinking, before I even taste it, I'm thinking it's going to be more like a Napoleon. Right? Napoleon? Yeah, it has the strawberry, the vanilla, and the cream. Or the chocolate, not the cream. That's what I'm kind of thinking it might be tasting like, because I've got this chocolate, what looks like strawberry in between, and then obviously you've got the vanilla wafers. So we're going to try this out, and let's see. So the strawberry actually is very strong, considering the fact that it's surrounded by the wafers and it has the chocolate on the bottom. I definitely like these. How am I going to rank you? Alright, so banana, we're going to have to try you out again. Are you better than the Bobby or not? You know what? Because these are different flavors, I have a three-way tie for the winners. I have the gingerbread, the Bobby, and the Milch wafflet as a three-way tie. And that's just because they're not three chocolates or gingerbreads or anything. They kind of have their own sweetness to it, but they're definitely the top three. I'm gonna take another bite out of this banana and see if I have a difference of opinion on that one. Because it kind of does look like a banana. If you look at it kind of closely. It does kind of remind me of a banana. Yeah, I can't do the texture. That's too weird. Because it's kind of banana-y texture, but it's a little bit firmer. And kind of a little bit more jelly-like. I guess because of that marshmallowiness. I just can't. No. So yeah. The Big Banana's last. The step up from that is the Mandel Regal. Just because the texture is a little off on that one as well. The Nut Job is really good. I like that one. Then we got the Milch Wafflettes, which is definitely good. It was part of the 3-way tie. The Waffle Mitchlet, the Bobby, and the iced, I call it orange candied gingerbread. But it's just the glazed gingerbread, which is really good. So that covers the sweets of it. Then we have the peanuts, which are really weird to me. That one's kind of, as far as the savory, again, we're dividing it between sweet and savory. I think the Snips, which is the peanuts, are going to be ranking up higher than the paprika chips. Just because I'm not used to the flavor. So that's just odd. All right, so let's look into this and see if we can find out anything interesting, any fun facts about Austria. Because I don't know anything about Austria other than Arnold's from there. Anybody else know? Ooh, Austria is the home of the world's oldest what? Is it the zoo, ski lodge, restaurant, or salt mill? What do you guys think? I want to say ski lodge, even though I have absolutely no clue. That's my opinion. Really? It's a trick question. It's everything but what I picked. It has the world's oldest zoo, restaurant, and salt mine. If there's one thing Austria has tons of, it's really old stuff. In Vienna, you'll find the world's oldest operating zoo. And I can't pronounce this, so I'm going to put it up here. Because I do not want to butcher it. It's been open since 1752. Feeling hungry after the zoo? Take a train to Salzburg and visit St. Peter Stiskeller, I think is how you pronounce it. The world's oldest restaurant. Its former patrons included Christopher Columbus and Mozart. Wow. That was like forever and a day ago, wasn't it? And then it says, need some salt on your schnitzel? Head to, I think it's pronounced Heiligen, to see the world's oldest salt mine. Hallstatt, which has been the primary source of salt for over 7,000 years. Learned something new today. Let's see. Ah, here's an interesting one. Approximately 99% of Austrians A, know how to ski, B, regularly recycle, C, know how to waltz, or D, vote in elections. What you guys think? Yeah, I have no clue either, because obviously I don't know anything about Austria. I'm going to go with vote in elections, because that's something that's seems pretty easy to do. So that's what I'm going to go with. What question is this? 3? Okay, I'm done guessing because I got it wrong. 99% of Australians recycle regularly. That's interesting. All right, let's see what other ones. In rural Austria, women once courted by men by giving them what? A tear-stained handkerchief, a jar of pickled eggs, sweaty apple slices, or a pair of dirty socks. I'm going to go with the one that's the most safest bet, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to be wrong. I'm going to go with a tear-stained handkerchief. What do you guys think? Because I don't know what guy would want to receive any of the other ones, especially a dirty pair of socks. All right. The answer is sweaty apples. Why would anybody want sweaty apples? Back in the 19th century, if a rural Austrian wanted to court a man, she'd have to wait until a community dance. Then she'd place an apple slice in her armpit, waltz the night away, and when the time was right, present the sweaty apple to her gentleman of choice. If he was interested, he'd take a bite. The ritual has since fallen out of fashion, but we guess that Austrian men aren't too upset about that. That's just disturbing. I'm glad I read that one, because that's just... Why would what? Who? I don't care who's interested in anybody. Would they want? What guy would want an armpit sweat slice of apple? It's just, yeah. All right, that's just kind of disturbing. All right, so there are nationwide staples in Austria like potatoes, gingerbread, and of course, chocolate. But each region of Austria has its own specialty. In Vienna, sweets remain supreme. You'll find tons of torts, wafers, and strudels. I like strudels. In Salzburg, a cheese-filled dumpling called Käsenacken is the local #1. And in Austria's mountainous regions, nothing tops Tiroli Grostel, whatever that is. Oh, so we get to actually... Okay, so this is what it is. That actually doesn't look too bad. What exactly is it? I'm pretty sure I butchered this, by the way. Austria's western region of the Tyrol is home of the best hiking and skiing in the country. It's also where the recipe for this hearty hash first came about. Coincidence? No way! Packed with plenty of potatoes, sizzling bacon, and punchy spices, this recipe is the go-to antidote for locals' ravenous post-ski, post-hike hunger. In fact, we suggest scheduling a few hours between your yums and this meal, or plan to have tons of tasty leftovers. That actually doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't mind having some of that. All right, I think that covers everything. Let's see. Oh, okay, so if you want to know some people that are from Austria, obviously I've already stated Arnold Schwarzenegger's from there. He's the only one that I knew of. But I did not know Wolfgang Puck is from there. Gregory Mendel, which I'm not too familiar with who he is. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Okay, so to answer something else. Marie Antoinette is from Austria. Gustav Klimt, which I'm not sure who he is. Sigmund Freud. Did not know that. Nikola Tesla. And Wolfgang. Apparently Wolfgangs are from there. I guess that's a common name there. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I had no idea what his full name was, but now I know. So there you go. I think that covers everything. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you've tried these snacks, let me know what your opinions are, what your favorites. And if you haven't tried them, which one do you think you would like? Which one do you not think you would like? So I look forward to your comments. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.